Joe runs and gets dinner. Excuse my hair. Um, Not much new today. Just a typical Sunday. Slept in a little bit and just hanging around the house. Still thinking about what I'm gonna do for the rest of my haunted house, and maybe tomorrow I'm gonna gather materials because we're going up to Buffalo for the day and overnight, so that'll be kind of fun. And Dee, how we doing? Nice to see you. But we're just gonna do a quick live now and just have a quick chat and see what everyone's up to on this beautiful Sunday. Yep, it's evening where I am. It is 3:56, so it's about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Um, so in a little bit after dinner, I'm going to get ready to go on the overnight trip. We're staying at the Fairfield, I think it's called. Anyway, not too sure. So I'm kind of excited because they have a pool and a breakfast, so that'll be nice. And might stop by the mall and maybe see if there's some clothes or stuff. I've needed to get clothes for a little bit, so um, that's the plan for now. And but not doing too much exciting today. I wish it was more exciting, but I'm having hibachi steak for dinner and a cream cheese crab roll. I had a strawberry lemonade on there, but I changed my mind. I decided I didn't want that. So we're going to leave out tomorrow, and it should be fun. It was kind of a rough day today. I had well, not for me, but I had two different extended family members get in car accidents today, both because somebody ran a red light and ran a stop sign. So two different cars. Sometimes it feels like there's a pox or a hex on my family sometimes because we just don't have very good luck. Well, I am having a heck of a time getting people into my live streams lately. Kind of crazy. But I'm not on a consistent schedule either, so I can see why people come in and out and stuff because you never really know when Mary's going to be on live. So it definitely makes a difference. Give a little time for. I don't remember if I used hashtags on this one or not. I think I did. But anyway, I have a couple new shorts posted, so if you get a chance, please give those a look. Um, Basically, I've been doing snack reviews on my shorts, snack and food reviews, and so on. I don't really care for I don't like the lip syncs as well. I don't enjoy doing those, so. But the food reviews are kind of good. I actually have another item that I'm going to review. And kind of compare and contrast. So hopefully, I plan on doing a couple shorts up in Buffalo if I see anything cool or so on. It's actually Joe's birthday on the 26th, so hence the reason for the trip. So we're excited for Joe's 47th birthday. I will be 43 this year, and Joe is 47. We are just having a time trying to get things rolling at the Bear Den today. Well, I myself am, but I wonder if my chat's working. That I think I forgot. Yep, I did. But I'm just kind of sitting here randomly talking to no one about nothing. So I'll do something I used to do to distract myself from pain. I will just start with a random letter and start talking about random topics. So we'll start with the letter A. What do I think of when I think of the letter A? Alaska. I always wanted to go there. Um, I think it would be neat. And then apples, of course. My favorite apple is a Granny Smith. I know that's a little different. That's the green ones. I used to like the yellow ones the best, but now I like the green. But I don't really care for apple scented cleaning products. They are not my favorite. So the green apple scented cleaning products are, I don't like them. Um, that's another topic. Excuse me. My throat's very dry. Allergies. That's another A. Um, I'm allergic to a couple different medicines, metformin and topiramate. Topamax. Um, Found those out the hard way. But so, yep, we call it alphabet distraction. um, Alphabet's also A. There are 26 letters in the American alphabet, 33 in the Russian. I don't remember how many in the Spanish. I could probably say the Spanish alphabet if I thought about it really hard. I think there's actually 35, or not, maybe there's 30 in the Hispanic alphabet, or Spanish alphabet, called it. Oh, that's silly, Mary. So, letter A. What else is there? Albany, the capital of New York. Yep. um, okay, I can't think of anything else with A, so we'll move on to B. B is for bear. So I got my nickname Mare Bear when I was a little girl after the Berenstain Bears because I would call everybody their name in bear because in the book it's Mama Bear, Papa Bear, Brother Bear, Sister Bear. And so I would walk around and call everyone their name in bear. So everyone started calling me Mary Bear or Mare Bear for short. Usually Mare Bear. I answered to either, really. B is baby. But I do have an extensive bear collection. I guess not extensive, but I probably have more bears than anything. Bears and M&Ms are the things I collect. M&M memorabilia because my initials are actually M&M. And bicycle. I'm actually thinking about buying a bicycle because my orthopedist said it could help my knees. So I think I might buy a bicycle. Yes, baby. Berries. I like blackberries a lot. Um, there used to be a blackberry bush at my great grandmother's house, and so I would eat the blackberries off of that because they were my favorite. My favorite berry jam is strawberry. I won't eat jam unless it's strawberry or jelly. I guess strawberry would be more jam though. There is a difference between jam and jelly. Um, B is also for Barcelona. There's a town near me called Barcelona, New York, and it has a lighthouse. And you can go through the park most times of the day or night. Unfortunately, there's a very big riptide undertow at that location, so there's usually at least one drowning every summer there. Um, so if you're just joining, I'm doing something called Alphabet Distraction, where I talk about different topics that come up for each letter of the alphabet until somebody chats, because I would rather chat with a topic from my chat than try and make something up because it's really hard to make something up just to talk about. But I am on letter B. Um, Beards. Hi, Joseph. It's good to see you. My tripod decided it was going to fall over. I wasn't prepared for that. How are things today, Joseph? Thank heavens you have arrived. I was running out of topics. I've kind of just been sitting here talking to myself. I am going to stream until my husband gets back with my dinner. So I was just going to do a quick live right now and maybe later on do another live, either a crafting live or a music live. It just depends. Maybe both, because I'm probably not going to do a live tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure. Um, I do have some new shorts out if you want to take a minute and gander at those. hopefully over the next day I'll be able to come up with some more. Um, YouTube has also been freezing in my chat a lot, which has made live streaming rather difficult because it'll freeze and people will think I'm not talking to them or I'm talking off topic, and then I imagine it's not helping the new subscriber count so much. Um, so we've moved on to the letter C for chat. And oh, Joseph, I hate to hear that. I understand, though. Is there anything I could do to help? When will you fall down? I'm sorry I asked that. I forgot how much I hate hearing that question when I'm in a state, because I never know how to tell people to help me either. I don't know. The easiest way for anyone to help me is to, oh, nothing's wrong right now. I'm coming off a bad time, though. I've had a really bad health time this summer. Um, I was for a lot of weeks. The medicine they've given me has actually really helped. The pain is still there, but it's dull enough that I can work around it, you know? Are you in physical pain or head pain? Sometimes I would almost rather be in physical pain, but that's honestly the hardest one to deal with, mental pain. Yeah, that'll do it for sure. Well, the good thing about that is you realize it and now you can course correct. Whatever happened back there, you can't do anything about, but you can do something about what happens now. Well, honey, I'm not a mom, so I can't tell you how that feels, but I know from my parents when I was going through a time where I wasn't making the best choices, it is hard for them to watch, but I don't think their love at their core ever changes. They may not like what you're doing for sure, but I'm sure they very much still love you underneath everything, even if it looks like they're angry. And they may be angry, and they may be right to be, but at the root, I'm sure they still love you. And the thing is, you can always work on mending that relationship as long as your parents are still here and breathing. But you have to make that effort, and sometimes you have to admit that you made the mistakes. And oh, I'm sorry. Well, depending on what school of thought you follow, I still talk to the people in my life that have died, and some people believe that when you die and you go to the next place, most people call it heaven, you come to a place where you understand everything. And so, even in life, if your father didn't understand why you did what you did, he does now. And if you have the option to choose whether you think he loved you or not, I would encourage you to choose to believe that he did love you to the best of his ability. And sometimes parents can love us to the best of their ability and it not be the way we need to be loved. So, and also, Joseph, I would choose to believe that you're a good person because bad people don't think about how their actions affect others. I'm sorry to hear that, Joseph. Um, I wouldn't take that as being unlovable, though. I would take that as a wake up call that maybe you need to address your anger issues and show that you are. And at the root of anger is usually pain. So, whatever has hurt you, you need to face that and just walk through it the best you can and work on mending the relationship with your mom. And wherever you're staying now, um, maybe you and your mom need some distance. Your mom is a. I only see a letter N, honey. I'm sorry she's mean. If that's the case, maybe it's best you don't live together right now. But you just concentrate on doing what you need to do every day, whether that's work or school or doing something to make tomorrow a better day. Even if all you did today was get up and get out of bed and get dressed. you're working on things if that's what you do. Hello, other Joseph. You're creepy.
Other? Who's the first one?
No. I didn't mean it like that.
I know. Well, at least I fit somewhere in the top 10.
Today I made the police chase me on a dirt bike. Oh, Lord. Yeah, honey, we don't want to do the police thing. Then we gotta go to the jail thing, and it's just too much.
Back that popo ho. What'd you get?
Cream cheese, a crab cream cheese roll.
Okay.
And extra beef teriyaki.
Okay.
Well, honey, it's gonna be all fun and games until you get caught. Well, that is your choice, my good man, but...
What?
Nothing, I'm just fascinated.
Oh, okay.
Well, I am going to get off and have my dinner because I don't like to eat on stream. No, I'm not in pain, honey. But thank you for coming in today, Joseph. I hope to see you again. Keep the police chases to a minimum, eh? You guys have a good afternoon.
Ho!
You guys have a good afternoon. Thank you for dropping by the Bear Den. Bye. Hi, Starry Strawberry. We were just ending. So, I will see you guys later when I stream again. Bye.
Sorry, I had to say that.